What's up, guys? See some new faces. It's always good.
Hi, Brian.
Guys, sign in sheet. All right, cool. Let's start this. All right. As most of you know, my name is Brian. I'll be the moderator tonight. Looks like we're a group short, so let's just give him a few minutes to.
Who is that?
Nothing. He works for the community center, making sure we have enough chairs.
He took the sign-in sheet, and I think...
All right, well, finally everybody's here. Let's get started. First up, welcome the newbies. So what's stitched on your collective jerseys? You know, what's your handle? What do you go by?
Well, I'm Virginia. This is...
No, sweet. Let me stop you right there, though. What I meant was, this is the super sorority. That's the mediocre team, so you guys would be...
Oh, we are the...
Platoon.
Of power.
Squadron.
Right. Okay, everyone. Welcome, Platoon of Power Squadron. Now, I want you to know that everybody here in this room knows what it is to live the life of tights. It is?
Comfortably
Lonely.
That's right, lonely.
lonely.
Because with the cape and the cowl comes the quizzical owl. Who am I? This group was founded to answer that very question. Look around the room. You're not alone. There's people on this earth that understand you. And they're right here. So, Power Squad, what's your power?
Ooh, well, I'm one part of a girl who works in a bookstore.
I don't think we should start.
No? You want to start?
Look at that. It might ease us in if you show us your process.
Let's start with them.
Yes, let's.
We are the Super Sorority. Super hot sorority sisters half the time. Hot Super Sorority sisters all the time. I'm Kristen, the leader.
This semester.
Now and forever, bitch.
We'll see.
Hot.
What's your superpower?
When I'm not being super, I'm usually perfecting my body. As a personal trainer, perfection is not only my responsibility, it's my destiny.
Obviously.
Cool.
But when the call comes in, the spandex comes off.
Oh my God.
I become the social butterfly. When a party is drawing its dying breath, I'm the one who gives it mouth to mouth.
Life of the party.
Hot.
But not really a superpower, so.
I'm Tina. I spend a lot of time writing my poetry, reading some of the more deeply felt linguistics of the more eloquent centuries, and hanging out in independent coffee houses, you know, open mics or whatever. But when the call comes in, it's time to put philosophy into action and become the Phoenix. If someone is behaving thoughtlessly toward their roommates, significant others, or themselves, I make sure they feel the emotional weight of their words and actions.
Yeah, super sorrow.
That's so hot.
Making people cry by crying at them isn't a power.
And there's already a phoenix, and her hardcoreness would give you something to cry about.
You know, I'm hearing a lot of judgment. I don't want to point fingers with this area.
I'm Alexis. You can usually find me shredding on my axe, basically rocking balls so hard that no band I've auditioned for yet can keep up with me. Too bad for them. But when that call pops up, it's time to rock somebody's world. I become the femme fatale. If a guy cheats on his girlfriend, I kick his ass. Sometimes I'll do it with a fistful of quarters. If he calls that cheating, that's when the justice borders on Tina's territory. Poetic.
Yeah, poetic justice.
Hot.
Roll of quarters, not a power.
Cool, though. Got a whole vengeance scenario going on, good name, provocative outfit, rock and roll secret identity. You could be a series.
Hi, I'm Lauren. I sew. I made these outfits.
Those are really cool.
I
like them.
Do you knit?
I wish.
What's your story, guy?
I'm Steven, man.
You are not even trying, Steve. You just tacked man onto your name. You have a supergroup here, or?
Well, they're running late. They'll be here.
Yeah, they're running so late, they've never actually been here. Isn't that right, Steven, man?
Well, I mean, yeah, they're kind of unreliable. I mean, I'd be willing to ditch them if, you know, any of you guys wanted to maybe pick me up.
Tell me you guys have superpowers.
Of course. They don't call us a mediocre team for nothing. I'm known as Master Packer because I have the power to perfectly pack any amount of items into anything meant to store things. Boxes, trunks, suitcases, what have you. I'm also blessed with a second superpower in which I never need to use a napkin, so that's pretty cool.
Actually, that's his weakness. He only thinks he doesn't need a napkin. You should see the amount of time he spends with food all over his face.
Dude, what are you talking about?
Like a dirty child.
What?
Untrained.
Dude, don't embarrass me.
They call me Par King.
Expert on the golf course, huh?
Terrible, actually. But you're not the first to make that mistake. I have the ability to find the perfect parking spot anywhere, anytime. Unfortunately, that's rendered completely useless because I can never remember where I parked, and I'm too stubborn to let anyone tell me.
Wait, parking? I think I saw your license plate. It's just right.
Do not tell me! I'll find it.
I'm dead stop. I can stop time. But only for myself. And since everyone always wants a demonstration,
How long does this go on for?
Long enough for it to stop being funny.
Yeah, it actually does that Family Guy thing where it goes on long enough to become funny again. But yeah, he just takes it too far.
Coats!
Coats. Get your coats. We're out of here.
Dude, sometimes no costume is better.